Hello, my peeps. I got all these things popping up. Um, Hello, I'm here. Ah, um, oh, my day, my week, my day, everything has just totally gotten away from me. So there will be no camera today because I am not at all ready to be presentable. But I'm having so much fun doing what I'm doing. Excuse me, that was too much for me to get excited. Apparently, um, I have I have half an hour to cover a lot of information. um, oh, okay. Um, I was really, oh, there we go. I was really hoping for comments. Okay. Hi, it's Tracey, independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, and your friendly neighborhood paper pusher. It is Friday, the 26th of April. Now, I know three people who have birthdays on the 26th of April. Today, I can only remember who two of them are. So I'm feeling really bad that the third person, because the two, like one I've known for 30 years, happy birthday, bride. Um, and the other one was more of a of a recent thing, and it was like, oh my god, how many people were born on that day, kind of thing. But now, for the life of me, can't remember who it was. Today is also the what would it be? Oh, good lord, the 33rd anniversary of my graduation from forestry school. That's part of the reason I remember the date all the time, is because this is the date that I graduated from forestry school a very long time ago. Yeah. What's even crazier, I think, is at the beginning of the year, I saw a meme that said, it's now 2024. That means 1984 was 40 years ago. And I thought, well, that's a random, like, to all of a sudden get excited. And I'm like, what was I doing in 1984? I was graduating high school. Yeah. And then I get home, I'm like, holy cow, I graduated 40 years ago. And then I took 5 years off and worked and then decided I wanted to get a job that I liked. And so I got the job I had decided I was going to get when I was in grade 8. I just finally went back to school because I wasn't a big fan of going to school. Um, I don't like to sit still in one place and do what people tell me. None of that has changed as I've aged. You notice how I said as I've aged, not as I've matured. So yeah, the um, yeah. And then 2 years of school, and boom, here I am. 30 years late, or 30 whatever, 3 years later, I've been retired for 3 years, and life is good. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about stamping. Okay, so I put this deal on, and I'm just so amused. Like as I was saying to my friend, I so totally amused me. There's a show where it goes, I crack myself up. I crack me up. And I can't remember what show that was. If anybody knows that, tell me, because I'd like to know what show that was. But see, I saw this and I showed my friend, and she's like, it's a cow. And I'm like, yes. And she said, with the halo? And I said, yeah. I said, that makes it a holy cow. See, it cracked me up. Um, so, holy cow. This starter kit deal. We never know when these are coming, right? Like just all of a sudden. So I open up my little updates on the demo site, on the updates on Monday. And lo and behold, if there's not this starter kit deal. And I don't remember them being in May. Like there's been the odd one in the summer, or maybe it was September. July and September, I want to say, is what I remember previous ones. I remember one where you got the ink pads, like a set of ink pads. I think you got a whole color family's worth. But this is just like, it was just sort of like, but that's not all. Then but that's. So, anyways, all of you who are making your list, and if you've already given me your list and then you see this and go, oh my goodness, no, I got to get that instead, let me know. I will help you. The starter kit is a good deal on the best of days, right? So I did this on my Facebook post. If you buy $116 worth of product, you pay 11% shipping, and then because I'm in Alberta, just the 5% GST, your order will cost you $135.20. So you can get $116 worth of product and pay $135.20. Plus you get a paper pumpkin kit and some other business stuff. So that's a good deal. Like just on any day. But anytime they make a starter kit deal, they add stuff to it. So in this case, and just to be clear, in case you didn't like get the full grasp of of the very poorly printed visual there, you get all 5 full-size ink pads in the new ink colors, which are awesome. And why do I not have a card? I could show you this. Look at the ink colors. Aren't they awesome? This is one of the dyes I quite like. Yeah, I don't know, I'm close enough to show you. They're awesome. I have a couple cards that are sort of using them. I think one of them is. So anyways, 5 full-size ink pads, 5 markers, a pack of DSP, which has 4 sheets each of the 5 different colors. And the DSP has got really pretty patterns. There's a stripe, a polka dot. It's not really a polka dot. It's a really cool circle pattern. Floral and something else. I can't think of the right word, but the word I want to say is old-fashioned wallpaper. So in case you're wondering what old-fashioned wallpaper pattern is, that would be this one. And somebody could help me out and tell me what this actually is. If you look really close, I think it's almost like little, like when dandelions go to seed. Or I did see a trident, but that's probably just because of the color of the paper too, like, Poseidon. But anyway, so there's the old-fashioned wallpaper pattern. There's the floral pattern. So I dropped the piece that I wanted on the thing. There's the cool circle pattern. I love this circle pattern. And the stripe, the stripe pattern. So that's 4 of the colors. And then, so we have Shy Shamrock, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, the returning favorite, Pretty in Pink, and then I absolutely love, I'm just going to find it. Oops, that's not it. Summer Splash. Now, Summer Splash, see, there's my favorite wire, is bluer than the Shamrock. And in certain things you look at, I picked the same one. What am I doing here? Where's my Shamrock? I think I got my DSP mixed up already. Nope, you know what it is? This is I'm just doing the wrong colors there. Sorry. That is the Summer Splash. I just have 2 Summer Splashes and no Shy Shamrock. Stand by one. I got little bits and pieces. There we go. On their own, they look way more different, but sometimes when you get them together, you're like, well, those are similar. Can I have the same pattern? No. See, they don't show as well on the camera. Anyways, this is a beautiful green, and this is kind of a bluey green, and I think depending on how you, like what you do with it is going to depend on what colors it brings out. It's the wild wheat of in colors, right? Wild wheat changes depending what you put it up against. I think these will too. Anyways, those are the awesome patterns. Oh, and then the cardstock, you get a sort of pack of cardstock, so you get 4 sheets each of the 5 colors. So if you bought all of these things separately, it would cost you $131.41. It's $112.75 plus the shipping plus the tax, because you're paying shipping and tax on everything except the starter kit. You get a recent paper pumpkin kit. So those kits, they just went up by a whopping big 75 cents. But the price with including tax in Alberta is $36.49. So you get one of those as well. So you're getting the $165 in product. You're getting an extra $130. This just automatically adds if you do it between the 1st and 31st of May. They add in the paper pumpkin kit. And then I know this says catalog and business supplies, which maybe you don't need, but you get some big envelopes. You get some folders, which you can use for other things, by the way, because I've used them for other things other than business. And you get catalogs. So even if you just hand out the catalogs to your friends who craft, and you guys can all ooh and ah of the pictures, and there's lots of good ideas and card layouts. The new catalog has an entire strip at the bottom of, oh my goodness, there's got to be at least 15, 20 little card sketches that you can copy. And then as you go through the catalog, it'll sometimes show you, see this card? It's this sketch. Oh, it's awesome. It's an awesome, awesome resource. Anyways, so just because even if you're not planning to do the business, there is value in some of this stuff. So yes, if you bought all of this stuff separately, $398.67, because you have to pay shipping on the paper pumpkin, and you pay shipping on or if you ordered yourself some catalogs, and you pay the shipping and tax on this, and right, $135 flat rate, no shipping, no tax. Almost $400 worth of stuff, 135. Holy cow. Seriously, it's an awesome deal. It's an awesome deal. That's all I'm saying. Did I say that? It's an awesome deal. I have to find somewhere to put my papers. Oh, I've done it again. So I spent most of the week cleaning because we're getting ready. It's time to purge the old and in with the new, right? So as I do this, I have to like pull the old stuff out, but I got new stuff to put away. Well, the new stuff's in the way until the old stuff's out, and I have piles of stuff everywhere. My desk was like unusable, but I thought, no, I have some crafting to do. So I cleaned my whole desk off. My desk is like the best it has looked. And I know a funny thing because I've shifted how my desk fits in this room and stuff on my desk numerous times. And for probably the last 2 years, I've had my little spinny thing of tools. That one's for you, Tammy. That's from spin class. And only Tammy probably will get that. Would have got that. Anyways, it's always been on my left side. Okay, well, I'm a right-handed person, so I was always reaching across to grab it. And when I did this whole thing, I was like, I am putting my tools on my right side. So now every time I grab a tool with my right hand, and then I can I can pick up my scissors and right away to go use them. I don't have to pick it up with my left hand, switch hands, do it, right? And I'm thinking, why did I wait 2 years to move that? Anyways, but now I've started playing, so now my desk is just full of stuff again, but it's like play stuff. Anyway, of course, I have retired product now. So I think we are up to 4 or 5 demos. We're going to max out at 7, possibly 8. And we've got a different building this year, but we are having our used product sale again, the retired product sale again. I just realized something's wonky with my poster there. It's a little bit later this year because apparently everybody's getting married or in a dance competition. So it is the 13th of July. This is a little bit west. It's like where the cultural center is on the north side of Main Street. This is just south of Main Street. And it's, well, Morinville's not that big, but it's like 6 blocks west, I think, give or take. So I'll send out maps and all that kind of stuff. So if you're a customer of mine or any of the other ones, let them know. You can get the VIP passes to get in early. Otherwise, we're going there. So save this date. You'll get more information soon, but save this date to come to Morinville to get deals on retired product. And I went hard on the edit this time. I know for myself, sorry, all of a sudden I got a frog in my throat. I know for myself, I'm trying to use more current stuff, and there's retired stuff I can't part with. If I had the camera on, you'd see behind me the 400 stamp sets on the shelf. But I'm getting better at editing out because there's always so much new stuff, and I get all the new stuff. So, So, oh yeah, there's going to be deals for you. I've also, since the last sale, decided that my back can't take doing craft sales anymore. So all those extra containers and bins and boxes and little cello bags and stuff that I stocked up on and have been hoarding because I use them at craft sales, selling them all. So, oh yeah, we're going to have stuff to go. Deals, I say. But I need to sip of my tea. And then you can try to guess, what does Tracey have a calendar on her desk for? He goes with this. Okay, extra sips. I'm good now. Okay, so remember before I had told you that I had been collecting scrapbook sketches for years. And I was going to start a scrapbooking class. Well, this is what most of them look like. They're a piece of paper. In this case, it's an actual sticky note. But this is like 2 12 by 12 sheet layout for scrapbooking. And I have these things all over, or they're written in notebooks and stuff like that. So I have decided I'm going the 12 by 12 route. I like it better. I like designing it better. I think it's more fun, and I think it has more options than the little pocket things. Now, everything can be adjusted to be pocket. So if anybody wants to join in on the class and you want to do it pocket, I will help you make that work. But I'm going to start my samples and things, and what I'm going to put my efforts towards are going to be 12 by 12. Now, here's one of the reasons, and this is too big to show the entire thing at once in my view, but this is a 12 by 12 calendar. I should have taken out of the bag, out of the very noisy cellophane. Oh, every time I say the word cellophane, I think of the musical Chicago. Anybody else get that reference? Mr. Cellophane, Mr. Okay, I have it sideways, but so here's the dates, right? That you get to write in, and then here's the blank 12 by 12 on the top. So one of the options with 12 by 12 paper is you can get this calendar, and I just looked them up, and depending which one you get, they're like 15 or 20 bucks for this blank calendar. It's the acid free, the whole thing. This is kind of it's a very cardstocky feeling calendar, but it's not shiny. Anyways, it'll be easy to stamp on, is my point. So if you wanted to, you could even stamp on these pages. Like if you had birthdays and stuff, like you could go fill in the dates and stamp them on here. It's 14 months, so depending how you want to start it. I think some teachers would prefer their calendar start at August when they prep and go to July when they recover, as opposed to January. Well, however you want to do it. If not, I have letters that you can cut out that we'll be able to add to these if that's what you were doing. But then on the top part, you take your 12 by 12 page and you stick it to the top of the calendar. These coils have lots of extra space. Trying to get them in the right spot there. So if you're adding a page to each one of these, yes, your calendar is going to double in size by the time you're done. But wouldn't these make awesome gifts to give to, grandmas and aunts and family members and friends? Or you got it like a girl group and you guys are doing, different adventures each month, and then you can put like each of the pictures in. I think it's a great idea. So this is one option of what you can do with 12 by 12. You can put it in like your typical 12 by 12 scrapbook as well. I'm not ruling that out. Or you can get one of the nice frames, 12 by 12 frame, and you can frame the piece. So here's where my dilemma lies. Do we do this monthly so that you could have, like each month you make one page? I think once you get going, I don't think making one page will be that hard, because even if you add the pictures later, or even if you give it to somebody so they can add their own pictures to the scrapbooking or to the photo or to the calendar or to the whatever, I think we'd go pretty good. I think we could easily do 2 pages each time we got together. Get together for a couple hours, do 2 pages. I would have them all prepped. Like I have an idea for this one. I just ran out of time. And it has to do with the cards I'm going to show you in a minute. So this is my thought, is we do 2 pages every 2 months. Or we do 3 pages every 4 months. No. Because we're not going to do the summer. We could do 3 pages every 3 months. Like once every 3 months, we would get together and do 3 pages. Because in that way, yes, we would be covered for the summer. And we'd start it in such a way that if we needed to, we could probably accelerate that. But so that you'd have these ready to give as Christmas gifts, as Mother's Day gifts, birthday gifts, Father's Day gifts. I just have a moment there and I laugh when I think of the calendar my dad had in his garage. It came from Norway, where I lived. How old was I in Norway? Grade 2? I think I was in Norway. Anyways, it's a funny story. But we could so they could be 2 coordinating pages, or they could be like January, February, and then, or January, February, March. So I need some input. Those of you who are interested in scrapbooking, and I'm going to put it in my newsletter, but I thought I might catch some of you this way and make it make more sense. Those of you who are interested in scrapbooking, how many pages would you like to do at a time? And so, like, this is my understanding of scrapbooking. This, if I'm getting the name right. So this would be a 2-page layout. So you would open your book like this, and the 2 pages would coordinate. So we can do that. We can do 2 pages that coordinate. Or we can do this page is for 1 month, this page is for another month, or another occasion. Because that's my thought. Like we'd have a winter one for January, we'd have a love one for February, we'd have a spring one for March. If you really wanted, we could probably adapt it to be a St. Patrick's Day, but I know not everybody's like goes nuts over St. Patrick's Day. Could have an Easter layout. I've lost track of my months. June, we'd have like some June, July, August. We could have some. Well, July I like to do like a Canada thing, but June we could do a summer layout. August could be like harvest or fall. September is back to school. October could be Thanksgiving or Halloween. November would be more winter or Christmas prep maybe. That's why we had a tree lot last year, because it was Christmas prep. And then December would be the Christmas month. So I just need some feedback. Like how many would you like to do it every month? I mean, I would set it up and do it every month. You do 1 page a month. I just don't know to get up, get all your stuff, drive to Morinville, to do one page? Do you want to do it less frequently and do more pages at once? This is my thoughts. Because I would have most of this stuff prepped, and then I would have a couple of my die cut machines and a bunch of word, like letter dies and cardstock that matched or that coordinated, so that you could cut your own words, so that you could have it say what you wanted to say in case it was names or whatever. But the bulk of the stuff, and I mean, sometimes like if one of them had, I have one that I was going to have ready to show you as an example, has the word family on it. Okay, I would pre-cut the word family. If you wanted something else, cut it yourself. I'd have the stuff there. But if we were doing one that was like a birth announcement, well, obviously you're going to cut your own name, like, right? So anyways, I need some feedback on the scrapbooking. Sorry, I'll stop rambling about scrapbooking. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the whole scrapbooking thing, though. I've wanted to do it, like I said, for years. Been collecting layouts and I've had ideas. And for years, I wanted to do this. Okay. Sorry, I have to, that's very loud. I have to put that somewhere else. I also set all the dates for all my classes for the rest of the year, but I haven't got as far as doing the poster yet. So, here, I need something on my desk, though. I'll put my little Friday catch up there. So, my open house, my holiday head start, which we're making, I can't show you this stuff yet. I don't have anything to show you. Just trust me, we're making some cool Christmas cards. And you'll be able to see all of the items, not all of them, but most of the items, and get your Christmas catalogs, holiday catalogs, and everything. That is on Saturday, the 7th of September. World Card Making Day, having a little bit of open house, get together, make some cards. That's on the 5th of October. And then the 2 Christmas sessions, which I don't know what the stuff we're doing is yet because I haven't seen the catalog yet, are on the 2nd of November and the 24th of November. I will put those all in an email, but just know that they're all set up. My last class before the summer is my May class. I didn't get any, well, that's not true. I got 4 people, and so it's sort of turned into a private event for those 4 people, and I'm so looking forward to it. They're a great bunch of ladies. So my next class up is my birdhouse, the country birdhouse. And I think I showed you this before. It comes with the great, oh my goodness. So there is the stamp set. And there is a coordinating stamp set that goes with it. I'm trying to think what it's called, and I'm trying to think what the paper is. Country Woods and something lace. I can't remember the name of the other bundle. The other bundle has a little teapot and a footstool and some more flowers. And it's got this great fonts, though, on these things. And I only got the one to begin with, but I think I'm inching towards getting that other bundle. I'll be honest with you. I keep seeing stuff, and because the stamps, the sentiments are the same, you could mix and match it. Anyways, oh, sorry. Okay, so it comes with this great set of dies that I have been using to make the cards that I realize now I did not actually put back in there. So it comes with these great set of dies where you can do all these roof pieces. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay, see these 3 dies that give you like roof pieces? Now, twice now, and I'm scared to like get up from my desk anymore while holding them. Twice now, I have got up from my desk. Oh, there's a piece of paper in there. Going in it how it is, and dropped one of the dies on the floor. I think I told you that one of my other lives when I was doing it. And then it's like taking me hours to find the damn thing. I did it again. I dropped it again, and I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. Where did it go? So now I'm very paranoid about losing one of these little pieces. And they all have a different purpose. They're all very cool. Anyways, and then you can see the stamps that's also not in the case, but at least here there's a picture. So, Country Birdhouse. And I know people are like, no, it's just a one-hit wonder. Wait till you see what you can make with this. And I had more ideas. Okay, so Country Birdhouse without the birdhouse. I love this card. And so these are 2 of the new in colors. It's got like a summer splash background, this wood. And then this is the petunia pop flower. And I loved color and I loved fussy cut. But I know not everybody does. So I was like, I need flowers going up my trellis, but I need them to not, well, because I use die cuts on all the other ones, but I wanted people to be able to like color. And I just love the way this card turned out. It's got a very subtle trellis in the background. These are meant to be like sort of like the vines. Anyways, I love that card. It's so exciting. And yes, it is made with, because this is such a great line image. I trimmed this down a little bit of happy birthday. So there's one of our cards. Now, this is probably more what you were expecting to see because it actually has a birdhouse on it. So I'm trying to drop the envelopes because they make the card look wonky. Da, 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 da. Isn't this pretty? This paper's so pretty. Now, I did shorten up the birdhouse on this. You could make it longer. And then it's got these great die cuts. Oh, love that card. Oh my goodness, we're rapidly running out of time. Okay, so where did it go? So then I saw this card. Oh, I don't know where it went. I saw this card and it was white. And it had the word thanks stamped repeatedly up the middle and a big red, like shiny red apple over top of it with a couple little apple blossoms. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I could switch out the apple for a birdhouse and I could make a card like that. So this is that card. Here's the fun thing about casing cards. I did start out with a piece of white and a strip down the middle, but then I didn't like that. I wanted it. And so then we ended up with this card by the time I was done. But the funny part with I love this card. This card is so over the top pretty. But see, I'll do all the die cutting for you. So really you just have to color a little bird, color the birdhouse. We're going to be using different circles for this one. I haven't been able to order them yet, but there is the most amazing set of circle dies. They come with one of the bundles in the new catalog, and I will be ordering them at midnight on May 1st. And so we'll be able to use them for this. So here's the funny part, though. This is what I was trying to begin with. I was trying to do it with the flowers instead of words. And then I tried it at an angle. And then I thought I threw this piece of cardstock away. And then I think I went back to the white. And then I came back. So I made this entire card without realizing that I was using the card that I had already done. So I kind of like how much stamping is on the inside of this card. And it was totally unintentional. It was just me not paying attention. But anyways, love this card. So there's another birdhouse card. So I'm trying to figure out, everything's all wonky today. I'm trying to get everything to fit. And then it totally goes in the one of these things is not like the other one category. It's because we do 4 cards at class, right? Here's card number 4. Also what I saw when I saw this bundle. So this is Country Birdhouse. Can I introduce you to Marius Trees? I think you guys will get along swimmingly. This is a bundle from the holiday catalog that carried over. And in it, there are some presents. So these are the windows and the doors are presents. And I had some little tree dies. And this hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. Is that not awesome? Now, I did have to use this last little bit of retired paper that I have because I don't have any good Christmas paper yet. I love this card. And then I saw a gingerbread house. Now, I was debating the gingerbread house. Opinions allowed. So this is all pretty much die cut. I had a great discussion with my son yesterday about, because I said, like I had this mostly done. And I said, what does this look like to you? And he's like, I don't know. And I said, like, do you see a gingerbread house? He goes, well, I guess. He said, those don't look like gumdrops, though. And I said, well, it's the closest I have to gumdrops. So we have like, these are the gray pearls that I just colored with my red. But you see there's dimension, right? He's like, no, they need to be higher and super picky. Anyways, so this one has a little bit more texture to it because I colored a bunch of the things. But it's all mostly die cuts that will be done for you. The other option was to do this house. That was one of the others where I colored the house. And then same idea. This, by the way, these hearts and this little door, which even has lines on it, those are the presents and the hearts that come from, what is this called? Wanted to Say Dies. I need to get some more card. See, there's the front door, and there's the hearts that make the window. I need more cases so I can melt those in there. But so I couldn't quite decide if you like the colored, because the colored has a little more variation to it, which looks more like gingerbread. There's many ways you can decorate. I couldn't decide. So somehow if you have a preference on decorations, let me know, I guess. But somehow we'll be decorating gingerbread houses to make our 4th card. Isn't that cute, though? And I realize we're doing this in June. It is never too early to start your Christmas cards. Okay, so there are the 4 cards for June 1st, which is also a Saturday, because, again, everybody's getting married and dancing. Every time I try to book a room right now, I'm told it's booked for a dance competition. So everybody's getting married and dancing. There's a few that are weddings, but okay. So those are the 4 cards for class. And class, I'm gonna put this one on. Oh, see, I can't decide. Like I like all these cards. They all have their own things. I was quite stoked how this one turned out, but I love these colors. Okay. June 1st. And this will be posted this afternoon. And so it'll be the cost of the class, but then I'll also add in this, if you want to add the bundle in. And then it comes with, sorry, I'm trying to get it without dropping everything that I just set up on top of it. What is this little thing that's hiding? Oh, there we go. It comes with 2 different packs of paper in the bundle. So one is all those wood tones that I showed you, and then one is like the country lace one that it's amazing. So if you want to order extra paper, I'll put those numbers down too, because it's going to be fantastic. Okay, I'm going to try to end on, it's 2 minutes past. I'm going to try to end on time. I'm already over time. Okay, so watch the newsletter. The newsletter will be out, which I might have to do the newsletter on Monday, because Tuesday I'm going to be tired from waiting up till, or no, it's Tuesday. I'm waiting up on Tuesday until midnight. Just to give everybody a head start. I might do the newsletter on the weekend and have it out a little bit earlier. Let me know if you have questions about this deal, because this deal starts on Wednesday. And because so many people are going to be ordering, and they're going to be ordering so much stuff on Wednesday, there's already one item in the new catalog that is out of stock. It will be coming back, but obviously the demonstrators all ordered their 2 that they could order. It's just 2 little packs of embellishments, but so now it's not even available. So you definitely want, if there's stuff you want, sooner is better than later. Then you won't be waiting on anything. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And then all the other stuff, I will get the dates in my newsletter so you can have it. And then hopefully I will see you on the 1st of June. Just double checking that I said the right date. On the 1st of June, when we get to play with the lovely Country Birdhouse. Have a great weekend, everybody. We have lots of fun planned. Monday is a PD day for my son. And we're already in the countdown to days of school being done, because I just found out the last 2 weeks, his school ends on the 27th of June. But classes actually end on the 13th of June. And between the 14th of June and the 27th of June, he has to go to school twice for like 2 hours to write tests. That's it. I do not remember high school being like that. But yeah, he's got a couple more PD days and some long weekends in between and stuff. So Monday's a PD day. So looking forward to a long weekend, extra day without the alarm. Woo woo. So get in some crafting, start making your lists. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm very excited about all the new stuff that I could order, because as much as I ordered all this stuff, there's more that I couldn't order that I want. So, and then I'll have stuff to show you next week. So take care, everyone. Thanks for joining me.